Is it live yet?
Oh, it's starting already yet. All right.
Good evening. What's going on?
All right.
Huh? What that was?
You just gotta turn it down. Hello, Amanda. Let's get us situated here. Hello, Amanda. Good to see you. Hold on, I gotta move this up a little bit. All right. Woo. It's warm out here.
Feels nice. I feel like I say that every night, but
Houston.
it's Houston tonight. Here
Houston
in
weather.
Houston, it's really nice. Hello, Monica. Hello, Brad.
Welcome, welcome. My name is Joe Diazana,
I'm Kerry Josephson.
and together we are the Property Joes. We're doing this every night since the beginning,
Just a way for us all to stay connected.
and stay in touch with our
Yeah.
friends, family, old friends, long ago friends, clients, or just hanging out. So
yeah.
yeah. So welcome to Michael Pulaski. What is going on? Oh my gosh! Cheers. What are you guys drinking?
I am back on Topo Chico. So
We're being teetotalers. I'm having tea, actual regular
we're
tea.
not having margaritas. We
Mm-mm.
talked about doing that, and
Cinco de Mayo.
yeah.
Hey, Anna Small up in Canada.
So, if you are wanting to socially distance successfully and not come in contact with hardly anybody else,
Yes.
I have the place for you.
Yeah, we just got back.
West Texas has nothing. Nobody's there.
Nobody. The only restaurants are open are the gas stations.
Like we ate out of a gas station more than once.
We went to Marfa, Texas, which is 8.5 hour drive.
We went a total in the last couple of days. We drove 1,251 miles. So
That is a lot of driving. Let me just tell you.
it was nice. I enjoyed it.
Gilbert Alvarado, ¿cómo estás?
And
Raise your glass.
But the cool thing about Marfa, where we were at, is we did see the lights, Brad. The cool thing about Marfa is that a lot of people go there because they're into art and things like that, and if they can't,
Which is really
mingle,
cool. Yeah.
and they can't do anything, nobody goes there.
Yeah.
So literally, I mean, I know we talked about this last night too, but there's nobody there. Like, I was walking around the hotel. Joe was. We could have been in our underwear. Nobody never would have known because it was so.
No, we couldn't have been. It was
Not in the morning. Not this morning. I mean, like the lady from the front desk, we had a real key, and the lady from the front desk was literally getting there as we were trying to leave. So, what are you doing?
Your mom's here.
Oh,
she see if she'll come and chat with us.
So we saw the lights.
So yeah, so apparently back in 1880 something or other, some gentleman, I forgot his name, Robert Reed, somebody or other, saw these dancing lights. They're red and white way in the distance. Today, if you're looking at direct at the lights, just to the right of the observation deck area, to the right is a radio control tower, and you can see a highway and some of the oncoming traffic.
Every once in a while, but you really can't see that traffic, but you know that there's a road there.
But
so if you see a light over there, you know, okay, that's just a road. But we walked out onto the thing, we could see lights, and we both thought, well, those are cars sitting out there.
Yeah.
And
then you look on a map,
there's
nothing out there.
I mean,
so it's dancing in the light, and it's very, very weird.
And they don't know what causes it.
Some people say some gases from the earth or some sort of reflection on something or other. I think it's Area 52 or 51. Is that
We
the thing?
can't remember what area that is, but
Area 51.
this one man told us Area 51 was real.
Yes,
So,
a guy from Midland.
William.
Hey, Aaron West. Aaron West. Cheers.
Aaron West. He
Cheers.
was
Cheers
on
to Aaron
Batman.
West.
Cheers. Chandra Josephson, have you ever flown out to Marfa? That would be my question to you. So, what'd she say? She almost what? Blurry eyes? Are you're not talking to me?
Yeah.
Uh,
Sydney is having Indian chief shooting arrows. What is that? Is that
that's the light. He's
Oh.
on fire. So
Got
it was
it.
weird. We were watching this one, and it was white,
Yes.
and it was like a light, like you would see maybe like a plane or a helicopter real low on the horizon coming towards you, and it would just stop. It would sit there, and it would sit there, and it would go down, and it would sit there, and then it went down, and it came back up, and it was red. And
it was very, very odd. And we kept looking in the distance and then looking at our iPhone, which was super bright out there in the desert. And you had to readjust your eyes and you're looking in the distance. So it was a fun little thing. I was hoping that, was it Close Encounters, the big ship would come down.
Didn't.
Yeah, it didn't. Not that time.
So I think my
too
mom
funny.
has some local news for us.
So we're gonna bring Carrie's mom on. Hopefully her audio works. So
If anybody can read lips, you may have to help us out with this.
there you go. Okay, hold on. Hello, Mom.
Mom, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Say something.
Hit the mute button. Hit the mute button on your phone. Make sure it's off of mute.
Yeah. It's up there.
Hit your mute button. Your mute button.
What are you doing? Hit the mute button on your telephone. Like, hit the button.
On your phone, there's a button that says
What?
turn the volume up.
So my mom's going to come on every night until we get this volume fixed. So can you hit the volume button?
We probably should have done a test before this.
I wish my sister would go over there. Missy, are you close by that you can come help your mother?
Well,
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. You gotta push. You have to push a button.
We can't hear you.
All right.
Wave.
Well, wave goodbye. We'll try again tomorrow.
Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de
Love
Mayo.
you.
Hugs,
Bye-bye.
kisses. Bye.
Okay, there she goes. Can you hang up on her?
Yeah.
So she doesn't think she's on right
Oh, she's
now?
okay. Good. I'll hang up on her.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kick the guest off.
Sorry.
All right. Well, if anybody's in Longview, Texas, and can help with some socially distancing technical support.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you guys: which child in your family is designated the technical support person? Right. I mean, everybody has that person in the family who's more prone to be on the phone or whatever. And then guess what? You go home, and your mother or father or someone older in your family says, "Hey, can you help me out with this?"
So I would say Joe is the one in our family. So
Yeah, it's because I'm Asian or something. I don't know.
I don't think that's it. It's your education. So Michael
My background.
Kirkpatrick says that he saw the lights.
You did.
What were you doing out there, Mr. Kirkpatrick? I think it was Michael or Kyle.
That's
I
so
never can
funny.
remember which one is it. Did you see?
It's Michael.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike. You said you saw the lights. I'm curious. What color were they? So,
Too funny.
um,
Gilbert says he's the technical support person in the family. It's an awfully hard place to be because at some point you're gonna I don't know, just
well,
Google
people-
it.
Yes, people get tired.
Just Google
Yes.
it, right?
So,
And you want to be helpful, and before you know it, an hour and a half has passed,
you have done nothing but
and you've done nothing
yeah.
but just play with somebody's phone or computer or whatever.
But they are super happy for you to do it. So,
hey, Susan, how are you? Cheers.
Susan who?
Susan Mobs Cleason.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, so Patty Sprong's on.
Patty Sprong.
Patrick Torma.
Mr. Torma, welcome.
You went there on a field trip. That's kind of cool. Oh, because he grew up in Midland.
That's 3 hours away. Yeah.
So, honestly, I would hope to have the same experience that
Monica Demert is the technical support.
Oh Lord,
for her family.
That says a lot about the Demert family, sweet Monica. That's hilarious. I would like to go back to Marfa and have the same experience, and I don't think we ever will have that same experience.
We will never have the same
because
experience.
This is a unique time when nobody was there. So literally our hotel was open and a gas station and a liquor store. Those are the three places. That was it. And the restaurant in the hotel opened in the evening for like
4 hours.
3 or 4 hours.
3 or 4 hours. And there were only 3 tables inside the main restaurant, and there were like 2 tables outside in the courtyard, and the tables were 30 feet from each other.
And there was no line.
For sure.
I mean, you would walk the streets, never ever see a person. It was like a movie set. So Patty Sprong's coming down for Memorial Day.
Who's coming down for Memorial Day?
Patty Sprong.
Yes.
Yeah. So
be ready.
When Patty comes to town, this town turns into a party place. So there you go.
Well, how does that work with social distancing?
It's going to be a social distancing party, I guess.
Too funny.
Andrews. I don't know what that means, Mike.
Yeah, so it was a good time. I mean, if you've never been to that part of the state, it is excellent in terms of seeing a difference in topology.
Like with mountains. Yeah,
so when I think of a park, I think of trees and grass, and then you roll up and there's some picnic tables and some things like that. Nope. It is a lot of up and down and very scenic routes going like this. It was pretty good in the Roadster to drive around.
It really
Super
was.
Nice.
Yeah. And again, in the park, we saw one person, and it was a park ranger, and he was off in the distance. He waved.
The other thing that was a little nerve-wracking was the Border Patrol, right? And
everywhere.
For some reason, like you have to stop it. We stopped 3 or 4 times. You had to physically stop, and then they look inside your car with their dog, and they go, "Are you American citizens?" Right? But he was looking at me, not him. Every time. I was like, "Come on, really?"
And then one of the border agents liked the car, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, what do you blah blah blah? This, that, and the other." And,
I thought it was pretty funny.
It was funny. All the while, he had another man walking around the car with the dog.
Just trying to distract us. I know how that works. Yeah. I know how that works.
Hand. So Monica's really not the tech support person,
right?
So
she just
that makes me feel better about the Demert family. Like,
because you're in trouble if Monica's the. Yes. Is that what you're saying?
Actually, but Monica was technical support for our company for a couple of products that we did when she and I worked together, which was
wow.
She did a good job.
So your cousin, who is, where is he in? Bali? No, Guam.
No, actually, he's in Salt Lake again.
Oh, he left. Yes. Where was he before? Some island in the Pacific.
One of those places, yeah.
Fiji.
So forth and so on.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And your cousin thinks we're taking shrooms.
Yeah, I think you say that when you are doing that, right?
Oh. Yes. Is that what that is? It's projection?
I think he's projecting.
It's one of those psychology things. You guys are...
Because he made a statement, and then he came on and it says he's watching. So maybe it's like he made the statement before he came on, which is interesting.
Too funny.
But no, it was a good trip. It was crazy as we came through San Antonio, because that's the first time we saw lots of cars, and you almost felt like
it's too much.
Yeah.
Actually, Del Rio was the first. It started to get gradually. So it was super barren, And in order to get anywhere in Marfa, it's like a 45-minute. Like we wanted to go to see the Prada art installation, and it's 39 miles.
We didn't do it.
From
we
Marfa,
drove 1,500 miles
in a different direction. And there's a Target. There's a Target installation out in the sticks. I don't know where that is. Desert.
And
it was like Target, and then a red shopping cart on a thing, and that's
filthy.
It wasn't filthy.
What my mom says. Yeah, that's what she said. So
your relatives
it's changing. Yeah, I can't read it. It's moving too fast. So anyway, what was also interesting to me was the road out of Marfa. We would go literally. So speed limit was 75. Let's say we were going 85, 90. We would drive for literally 45 minutes to an hour and never see another car or gas station or anything. So
it was fun.
Yeah.
Lots of cool pictures. Hopefully
I would go back.
We'll make it work.
Monica's asking if I want to go back. Monica, you were supposed to go and you never could get off. So yeah, I'll go back. I don't know if I have to take a Roadster with me this time. I think I would almost rather put it on a trailer or send it out there and drive it when we get out there.
That's so fancy. That's very fancy.
So anyway, just UFOs. Yes, they were probably UFOs.
And art installations. Yeah, they told us that there was a bunch of bars and a lot of art galleries, and all of them were closed.
And what was weird was the buildings didn't even look like they would ever have anything real in it.
They looked like they were abandoned, actually.
Like years ago abandoned. I mean...
and the town is 4 blocks wide. So we went down to the county courthouse, which is a block away, made a left turn, walked 3 blocks, and you're at the end of the town.
And you know those country songs usually where they talk about, you get to the edge of town and like something happens or whatever. Literally, we would walk to the edge of town. I mean, and that was a 10-minute walk, 6-minute walk. It was not like a big old long hike. So
no.
But yeah, I would go back. I would like to go back. I think it'd be fun to have a whole bunch of people meet out there. And then, but then some friends of ours, they stayed one Christmas at another hotel that they've got teepees and trailers that you stay in, which
is on the edge of the outer edge of town on the freeway somewhere.
And I looked at it to see if, what it would be like. Anyway, it was not open, but they said they almost froze to death on Christmas out there. So
because it gets really cold.
Yeah.
Where were we? Where it was almost 102 degrees.
It's along the way going out there.
And it got up to 95 out there. 95 degrees.
Well, and there's a big lake that's the dam was a project shared between Mexico and the United States. But
with the Coast Guard patrolling the middle of the lake.
Yeah, you can't sail like somebody was telling us that he had a sailboat down there, and he said he used to could sail over, have dinner in Mexico, and then sail back.
Yeah.
But the Coast Guard won't let you do it. There's a wall.
They'll shoot you down. It's an invisible wall.
Yeah.
Like the little thing. Oh, and by the way, we had a long conversation about the wall. We're not talk politics, but I just can't see how somebody would be crawling through the desert because it's hot out there.
Well, I just can't. I don't know if they realize
there's vultures and there's all kinds of critters out there.
They act like there's a whole bunch of people standing at that border wall.
There is not.
Where we were at,
I was like, "Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Who's gonna be walking across this thing? Yeah. Big old mountains.
I don't know, but
big old rattlesnakes, tarantulas, scorpions.
Do they know that it's that open down there? Because, anyway.
Hey, Jaime, how are you?
So, well, everybody, we are going to have Mexican food for dinner.
Yeah, we were gonna go and have it on site. Our happy hour thing. We were going to have it on site with margarita.
We're just too tired. I was too tired.
I'm not going to do it.
So
we're going to go get queso, fajitas.
That's it.
Queso, ground beef, and fajitas. Topo Chico, and iced tea, unspiked.
Yes, that's it. Everybody enjoy your evening.
Yes, we love you guys. Stay strong. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Hug each other in your house.
And then wash your hands.
And then wash your hands again. All right. Hugs, kisses. Bye.
Bye.